to talk about fears and what fears I have and how I overcome that. The first fear that I had was stepping out of the house and visiting people. I was ashamed of myself and my illness and what people would think about me. And how I overcame that was by accepting my illness and saying that I'm just like everyone else, but with something else. And when I realized that people treated me like normal, when I tried and give them a chance to hang out with me, then I realized that they treat me like normal and they have accepted me. So I realized that there is nothing wrong with me, I just have a condition. Another thing is public speaking, going back to public speaking. First step was when I had my book launch, 40 people were going to come. So I panicked that night. I said, I'm not going to come. I'm not going to do it. I want to sleep. I'm not coming. Let my mom and my friend do it without me. So how I overcame that was reminding myself of all the public speaking that I've done during the past in RMIT and school, where I did drama. I used to join house dancing competitions and then getting up on stage and talking. I had to perform in RMIT for the orientation day. We did a drama play, and I did that quite successfully. And then being on the radio station as a DJ. So these really helped me build my confidence. And I was a natural speaker. So I reminded myself of who I was and to not let the fear define who I am today. So that really helped me, and doing the breathing exercises and reminding myself that these 40 people that are coming are known people from the past. It's not strangers. So that gave me the confidence and just talk like how I talk with people naturally. And that's what helped me. Another fear is fearing of flights. And what helped me overcome fearing of flights was doing prayers before we take off and doing prayers after we land. Before we land. And this is what helped me. And what also helped me was thinking positively, defining those fears, and trying to push yourself out of that comfort zone. So instead of saying, this will make me feel toxic, I'm not going to do it. I said, this will make me toxic, but I am going to do it because I want to prove to people that I can. So I push myself. But sometimes I push myself so much that I fall all the way down again. So you must see the balance. When is the right time to push and when is the right time to take a break? Now I know how to balance my life by doing massages, alternative treatment, and all these things. And what feared me most was when I had to do public speaking, as I said. And what was the fear was whether people will accept me and understand my illness. Would they make fun of me? Would they abuse me? Would they try to question me and say, I don't have a problem, or I look normal, or they will try to ruin my reputation because I opened up a business. Maybe they will stop me from growing. So I had all these thoughts, and what helped me was putting myself into fire, telling myself, so what? I'm still going to give the talk. I'm still going to give more speeches, just at a slower pace. And I did very well. I managed to come over my fear of public speaking, and without a piece of paper. At first, in my book launch, I had a piece of paper. At JPA and MHA, I didn't have a piece of paper. I naturally spoke like how I used to before. And another fear was people going to stalk me, people stalking me. So what happened was everywhere I went, to the mall or to the bank or something, if I see the person looking at me, I get scared. If the person follows me, I get scared. So what helped me was accepting the fact that whatever is going to happen is going to happen, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I let go the worry. I try to let go the worry and just say my prayers and be positive. And I try to avoid things that make me feel toxic and stuff, because sometimes it's not good to have something that makes you fall back, but it's good to get out of your comfort zones from time to time, but don't overdo it. So you must learn a balance. Another fear is writing my book. Whether people are going to find out who I like, who are the voices, they're going to ruin my reputation, they're going to take advantage of me, they're going to know all my secrets. What if happens if they come and ask me personal questions? So I decided to change the countries and the people's name to make it look like it's fictional. And so that really helped me, and to make sure that nobody knows who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about. The fact is, my story is getting out there. And then later on, as I started writing, I realized I'm not going to hide anymore. I want to be known as Vishalachi Arinagiri, who has battled schizophrenia and is coming out. So I started writing emails to people, and I got a few answered back, and that's how I got my first newspaper article out and my magazine article out. And why I wanted to do that was to create more awareness and to be more known for becoming the next mental health advocate in Malaysia, and to also help other people understand what I went through. So I decided not to hide anymore. I started accepting myself and my illness, and that's what reduced the fears. The more I accept myself and say, I have this illness and it's nothing to be ashamed of. And that's what helped me. And also, I also listened to music, and what helped me was, let's say, visiting somebody that I know from the past. Oh, what if they do this? What if they do that? So I remind myself of the past where I've been by myself alone with that person and nothing bad happened. So why would he suddenly change and something bad will happen? So reassurance is also needed, just to calm myself down. And that's what helped me. And then when I went to see that person, it went well. So these are how you can overcome your fears. Reassuring yourself, saying a prayer, doing positive reinforcements, breathing exercises. The other one is reminding yourself of what can happen in fears and what cannot happen. And also listing down the pros and cons, and then how you can fight that fear. What makes you calm and relaxed? So let's say having my mom around makes me feel better. So she will come to all of my public speaking and everything, because she will know when to give me my medication in case I'm too anxious, or if I'm getting a bit nervous, she would tell me to calm down, relax, breathe in, breathe out. So it's important to know who can make you calm and when to stop getting out of that comfort zone and to go back into that comfort zone, and when to go back out of that comfort zone, because you don't want to push yourself so much that you crash. And that's what happened to me. So now I know that I need to have a balance and go at a slower pace. And this is how you overcome fears.